Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Mika. If you know me, welcome back. I look crazy right now. Um, if you hear weird noise in the background, I'm doing laundry, so bear with me. I wanted to come today and make my goals board. I don't really do like a vision board. I do a goals board. I did one last year, and basically what I do is I make little graphics and notes to myself and encouraging words and stuff to help motivate me to actually reach my New Year's goals. So I wrote some of my goals down already, and I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the board. So it's just like a cork board, and I stuck this like cute mirror in the middle. I thought while I was working on all the cute little stuff for the board, I'd go ahead and do a story time. I thought that could be fun, and I wanted to just talk about the time me and my best friend got lost in a casino in Las Vegas. So let's get started. Okay, I had to readjust the camera a little bit, but anyways, so this was back in, I think, 2019? Back in 2019, so for my 24th birthday, me and my best friend decided to fly to Las Vegas. Neither one of us had ever been before, so we thought it could be exciting to go together for the first time. The first night, we actually had tickets for a party bus. So basically, they come pick you up on a party bus, and they drive you around from like 10 p.m. to like 2 or 3 a.m. just going to all the like most popular bars and clubs, and you basically just party all night. We would stand on the strip at like Bali's or Bailey's, something like that. I don't remember. It's like right next to the Flamingo. So right when we landed the first night, we basically got dressed. We did our makeup, hair, everything, and we went to the hotel restaurant downstairs. So we ate, we got drinks at the restaurant, and then we went straight to the meetup place for the party bus. We was out to like I said, like 2, 3 a.m. Just going to all these different clubs, going to all these different bars, meeting people. We had a real good time. So one thing about the party bus is they don't take you back to your hotel, so you kind of get like left at the last location, and you got to find your own way back to wherever you came from. Now that I think about it, it's kind of like weird because it's like 3 a.m. and people are extra drunk, but we made it back to our hotel, luckily. Yeah, so fast forward the next morning, we went looking for food because everything was fine until we went to this ice cream place. It was like a alcohol infused ice cream shop or something like that. We picked out all this stuff, all this ice cream. We get to the cash register, and obviously the cashier asked for ID because it's alcohol in the ice cream. My friend puts out her ID, everything, and I'm like looking in my wallet. My ID wasn't in the little clear picture place that you normally would put your ID. Maybe I put it on the inside, maybe I put it in my purse or something like that. So I'm looking all around for my ID. It was nowhere to be found. I had lost my ID the night before, and I didn't know until then. Luckily, she let us go with the ice cream. She didn't really care. But then I had no ID in the middle of Vegas. We had a flight to catch in like a day or two. We had to backtrack. I was searching the hotel and everything. It's not in the hotel. We checked everything. Nobody had my ID. Like the Lyft driver, we talked to the Lyft person, we talked to the Uber person, whatever it was. Nobody had my ID. We talked to the party bus company people to see if I dropped it like on the bus. They didn't find nothing. So I was like, great, I'm gonna be straight to Vegas because they're not gonna let me on this plane. But also, what are you supposed to do in Vegas when you don't have no ID? So I was like going crazy. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I cut out this. Where is it? This. Like and follow, because like and follow the channel, y'all. Anyways, finally it dawned on me that we needed to show ID to get into all the places we had went to. The only other option was like to call the last club that we went to, who checked their security department or something like that. And luckily they had my ID. So I was like, oh my God, thank God, finally. So we get to the place. We're looking around for like the security. Okay, anyways, we're looking around for the security booth, whatever it's called, because that's where they got my ID. Let me add that before we got to this particular hotel, we had decided to eat some chocolate. I'm gonna leave it at that because certain people watching this video, hi mommy. So we had did that. We kind of forgot about that though, or at least I forgot about that, till we was like sitting there waiting for the security people, and stuff just started looking weird. Let's say weird. And I was like, you know how it seems like everything just slowed down and you've been doing whatever you're doing, like, or whatever you're thinking about, feel like you've been doing it, thinking about it, whatever, for like hours, but really it's only been like a couple minutes or something. I remembered about the chocolate. I was like, oh right, just act normal, just act natural. It's fine. And needless to say, it was I was not being normal. I was not being fine. I don't know how much time went by, but it felt like we were sitting there waiting for hours. And then when I finally did get the ID, they verified it was me and everything. It was time to obviously like go back to our own hotel. And we realized we did not know how to get out of this casino. If you've never been to Vegas before, these places don't have windows. Like, they're trying to get you inside, keep you inside for as long as possible, so you spend all your money and you don't even know like how long you've been there spending all your money. And we was like roaming around in circles for what felt like hours. It was probably maybe like 5-10 minutes in reality, but it felt like we was in that hotel looking lost and crazy and stupid for hours. When you're lost and eating chocolate and you don't see any help. Somehow we lost the security booth, desk, whatever it was, where the security people was at, so we couldn't ask security for help. We were like, oh, let's just wait for a second. Let's stand here, wait for a second. Eventually, a security person gonna walk past, right? They're gonna help us. No, we didn't see nobody. It was like they all just disappeared. It was like they knew what was going on with us, and they was like, we're gonna let them just, look crazy and be lost and crazy. But eventually what we tried to do was like remember things that we saw from the night before, because remember we made it out of this place the previous night at 3 a.m. So we was like, where did we come out last night? Like, what did you see when we came out last night? And all I could remember were plants. And I said, there were some plants at the door, like a whole thing with all these plants. There were like signs or something, but they were so vague, and they didn't say like exit. There was like no exit signs. It's like they really don't want you to get out. They want you to just be trapped in these casinos or something. Somehow we like followed the signs, and we did find the door that I remembered from the night before with a bunch of plants. We finally found our way out though. Thank God. So I finished drawing and cutting out some of my little stuff. Now it's time to put it on the board to decorate. Okay, here is the finished product for now. So I just got a couple of my goals on there. There's me, hi. And I just put my motivational quote is, "You're amazing." Just for a daily reminder, we are all amazing. And there's baby. So, yep. Throughout the year, I just add different achievements or memories. I put these clothespins for any pictures that I want to add throughout the year, just for memories to remember. Most people like decorate the background and stuff, but I like the look of the corkboard with the thumbtacks and the clips that I have, so I just like it like this. And over time I add color and everything once I start filling this in, and then obviously coloring up my globe. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the story time, and leave me a comment and let me know the craziest thing that happened when you went to Vegas, or if you've never been to Vegas, what's something you would do when you visited. Subscribe and have a good night, y'all.